Hi there, I'm Natasha. This is Always Be Crafting, and yes, I'm in a car at a terrible angle, but I have still another 40-minute drive ahead of me, and while it's on my mind, and while there's still daylight out, I wanted to come on and say hello and talk to you a little bit about what's going on today. So it is Friday, November 29th, and yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I'm doing daily makes in November, right? Every day in November there's a video. If you're new here, you have lots of videos to go back and watch if you want. If you have been watching the videos, thank you so much. Anyone who's been liking and chatting, thank you. I really appreciate it. Gotten a couple of new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It makes me feel all warm and gooey inside. Anyways, I am now on my way to a fabric store. One of my favorite fabric stores, in fact. It's Cotton Candy Fabrics. I paused there because I thought I was going to burp. But I didn't burp, thank goodness. Yes, so Cotton Candy Fabrics is one of my favorite fabric stores, and I have been there on video before, actually. I think I've talked about it in my videos before. It is about a 45-minute drive from home-ish. Today, because it's Black Friday, you know, the Friday after Thanksgiving, we call it Black Friday because so many places have sales on, and it's when stores are finally able to get out of the red and into the black. Why it's called Black Friday. Yeah, there's a lot more traffic on the road, and I wasn't actually home when I left to start my journey. I was already at a different appointment today, so I started further away to begin with, so added another 10 minutes to my drive from the very beginning. Anyways, yes, Cotton Candy Fabrics. I am going to be doing a class there, not teaching. I'll be taking a class there on the first Saturday of January. January 4th, I believe is the date. And it is a tennis shoe making class. I'm super excited about it. So right now, Cotton Candy Fabrics is doing not just Black Friday sales, but they also have their anniversary sale. I guess they had opened 6 years ago, on this weekend. So they have their birthday bash, I guess. And so when I got the email flyer about it, you know, talking about, you know, door prizes and coupons and all this stuff, I thought, you know what, I've been meaning to go into the store anyways because I want to get my supplies for the tennis shoe class that's in January. And if I do all my sewing ahead of time, I'll get my own treat. Like, this will be my prize for all my work. I'll get to give myself the treat of going shopping if I do all my work for preparing for the craft fair tomorrow. So last night, my son had a bit of a stomach ache and asked me to come sit with him after dinner. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner. It was a really lovely day. But he had a little bit of a stomach ache, so at the end of the night, he's like, will you come sit with me in the basement, which is where I keep my sewing room. And we watched a movie, and I sewed up the last of the notebooks, so those are all taken care of. So as far as like my to-do list for things that needed to get finished for the craft fair tomorrow, I got another thing checked off the list. And then this morning I got some more things checked off the list, got some fabric cut out for my scrunchies, and I got fabric cut out for another tote bag that I wanted to try out a different size. I think I can get that sewn up really fast. Anyways, I did some stuff, and I thought, you know what? I've done enough that I can go shopping. And I also realized as I was making my signs, so you would have seen me, I'd cut my vinyl for my signs yesterday. Now, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I had repurposed these old chalkboard signs that I had used years ago when my son had his bar mitzvah. These were the chalkboards that were on the kids' tables, and I'd gotten the chalkboards at like the Target dollar spot. So they were not an investment. And then we'd used, I think, silver Sharpie on them to write kids, to like designate these were the kids' tables at the luncheon after my son's bar mitzvah. So bar mitzvah happens when you're 13. My son is 19. So this was 6 years ago. And these boards have been in my garage ever since. I pulled them out and I thought, okay, let's see if we can paint them black to get rid of the Sharpie, and then I'll just put vinyl on them. I didn't realize until I was putting the vinyl that I'd cut out yesterday on them this morning, I didn't realize that they actually can only stand in the vertical, letter orientation, that they don't actually stand up in the horizontal landscape orientation, which is how I had cut all my vinyl to be landscape orientation. So now I'm like, oh sugar, these are not going to actually stand up on the table based on how the flap on the back is. So I either need to get little like plate stands, or frame stands, to hold up these boards on my craft tables at the craft fair tomorrow, or I have to come up with another solution. And so why I'm torn is because I really like the colors. I used the turquoisey color that's on my business cards to cut the vinyl, and I really like the purple as an accent. So even though the purple's not like technically a business brand color, it is a color I use often in like my tissue paper and that sort of thing. So I like it color-wise, but maybe they're too big, and maybe it would be less work to just resize the cut files on my Cricut and recut them in a smaller size, because I do have 4 small chalkboards that are like 5.5 by 7, or 5 by 7, I guess, is the chalkboard size that I have. Also, these were like 7 by 9, the purple ones. So that's where I'm torn. But those chalkboards are the kind that you like hang. They have like the little piece of twine on them so you can hang them. So those would still need like the little plate stands. So anyways, after I go to Cotton Candy Fabrics, the store closes at 5. The current time is 3:26 is the current time. I should be at the store before 4 o'clock and do my shopping. Sorry, I'm like on all these back roads. Whew, gotta love driving in Connecticut. After I do the cotton candy shopping with whatever kind of door prizes and coupons and whatever I can find for my sneaker class and do all that jazz, then I think I'm going to make a couple stops on my way home, including maybe Michael's, where I could probably get more vinyl of that turquoise color if I want to recut the vinyl. I could get those little frame stands or plate stands, whatever they're called, for the boards, whether I keep the purple boards or switch it to the smaller chalkboards. And maybe Joann's, because coupons, got coupons for Joann's. So I might stop there. And then if I do any other stops, I was thinking I might stop at like Goodwill or Savers to look for a big like basket, because home decor is one of my styles. And when I was putting out my pillows on display last weekend at the last craft fair, I ended up borrowing a basket from my friend Jessica, who we had our space together, our table space together. She didn't end up needing this other basket, so I ended up using it, and I really liked how my pillows looked in her basket. So I'm thinking I can't really rely on her not needing her own basket again, right? She probably, you know, she has a basket. She's probably going to need it this weekend. And we're sharing a space again. And then on the Thursday craft fairs, we have individual tables. We're going to try to be next to each other. But technically we have our own separate tables on Thursday for the final craft fair. So yeah, so that's where I am. That's where I'm at. I'm kind of torn. If I'm going to try to look for a basket of some sort, and I think I'll have better luck. Maybe I'll look at Joann's and Michael's also, but maybe I can find something cheaper at like Goodwill or Savers. So that's all my Black Friday shopping that I have on my horizon. You saw me, yeah, so I think that covers everything you saw me doing. You saw me cutting and ironing the fabric for the scrunchies. Oh, and I have to buy more hair elastics because I think I cut out enough scrunchies to make a lot of scrunchies. I cut out more fabric than I have hair elastics. So I'll probably stop at like CVS or something and pick up a package of hair elastics. And that should cover me for everything. Maybe I'll stop at the dollar store. I don't know. So I think I know because I'm just talking, you know, we got stream of consciousness Natasha here. So, and I've been talking for 11 minutes, but I hope I made sense. You know where I'm going. I'm going shopping. You know what I'm looking for, and you know what I've done. So I hope this was good. I hope the whole video is good. And I'm excited. I think I'm excited. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for the craft fair tomorrow. I hope I haven't shot myself in the foot by, you know, taking this time off to go shopping instead of being at home finishing the scrunchies or whatever. Because I feel like I need to look for those plate stands. I need to look for a basket. I need to possibly get more vinyl. Like, these are things I'm going to need for the craft fair to be even better, right? Right. And it's okay to go shopping. Support small businesses. Support small businesses. Support your local crafters. Thank you for supporting me by watching my videos. All right, have a wonderful day. Hopefully I have some more good video after this talk. Hopefully you know what? I'll tell you what I get at the end. It'll probably be dark by the time I'm going home, so I won't be able to film in the car, but hopefully before I go home, I'll do like a little quick filming of what I've purchased, so you know, and then I'll go home. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, I'm back, and actually, I'm home. I'm in my basement, and I'm just gonna show you really quickly what I got. I only ended up going to the 2 stores, Cotton Candy Fabrics, and then I went to Joann's, because I actually got what I needed at Joann's, so I didn't need to go to Michael's, I didn't need to go to Goodwill, and I was able to come home about 45 minutes earlier than I thought I would. So thumbs up. Do you want to see? All right, let me get it. Let's start with the fabric from Cotton Candy. Now, I knew that I was going for specifically Teddy and the Bears from Sarah Watts, Ruby Star Society, and I wanted some fabric from the most recent Untamed line by Tula Pink. But you want to see the free gift? Was this ruler. See, so it says Cotton Candy Fabrics on it. It's a Creative Grids ruler, and it is, looks like 6.5 by, I think 2.5, 6.5 by 2.5. So that's a nice ruler to get. So let's do the Teddy and the Bears fabric first, shall we? I got guitar, strum. I went for the cream with the pink stars, the pink with the pink stars, and the cream with the lightning bolts. So that'll go with the other Teddy and the Bears fabric that I already have. Now the Tula Pink Untamed, I went with the raindrops on white, it's like white or cream, I think it's white. And then also the raindrops on green or aqua, don't remember what that's called. I love this one. This is the neon pink check. Oh, so good. So good. It's just, love it. And then the big Pow flowers. So good. Okay, so that is the fabric. While I was there, I picked up, okay, did I need this? No. Did I want it? Yes. So obviously a Teddy and the Bear tote. I picked up more clear vinyl because I'm making all those wallets, and I love Bayani clear vinyl. I've been using the 10 gauge clear vinyl for the wallets, but I do use the 18 gauge Bayani vinyl for other things. So this way I can just use the 10 gauge on the wallets, but I might have to mix and match with the 18 gauge. We'll see. I picked up two yards of Soft and Stable because you always need Soft and Stable. Oh, I also got the matching pouch. How cute is that? But look at the zipper pull. How could I not? I mean, how could I not? I got 2 Bayani patterns, 2 of the new ones, the 2 big totes. So I got 2 yards of the Soft and Stable. Zip It Up 2.0. And then they started carrying recently Stitch Company, Stitch Factory. Can't remember what it's called. There's a company out there on the interwebs. Stitch Supply Company, I think is what the name is. And they sell wonderful webbing. And Cotton Candy just started carrying their webbing. So I picked up 3 colors. I picked up the baby pink stripe, 3 yards. It's 1.5 inches. I picked up this kind of tealy blue. And that one wasn't a full 3 yards. I picked up everything they had left. I think it was 2 2/3. And then this purple. So that is everything, plus the tote bag, that I got at Cotton Candy Fabric. I went crazy. And then at Joann's, I picked up thread, because I always need Gutermann 102, which is like the light gray. It's like the most commonly used color I use in my sewing machines. I picked up that. It was buy 3, get 3 free. So I picked up 3 of the gray and 3 of the white for bobbins. And I picked up 2 crates. The crates were on sale. So I'm going to use those instead of baskets for my pillows at the craft fair tomorrow. And then I also found they had the, the frame stands, or dish stands, whatever you want to call them. And I had one that was marked down from $6 down to $2, and they only had 4 of them, and I only need 4. So I got those. So I got everything I needed at Joann's. Very happy. The bag I was making earlier today, the tote bag, is this. So this is the outside, right? And so now I'm gonna try out, what do you think? You like that? Or maybe, nope. That's not so good. I don't think the blue's going to go either. Yeah, so now it's going to be between this new pink webbing, and I'd also pulled this pink webbing from my stash. So I'm going to decide which webbing I want to use, and I'll make handles for that. But now it's time to go watch reruns of Ted Lasso with friends, because it's Friday night, and that's what we do on Friday nights. So I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to bring some fabric to make into bookmarks, because that's what I can do while watching TV. So I don't think I'm filming anything else tonight, but I wanted to show you what I got. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Tomorrow is the craft fair, so I will be showing you filming from the craft fair. I'll try to do more filming than I did last week. Okay? Have a great night. Thanks.